In this video, let us learn about service design. Design is not just how it looks and feels, it is about how it works too. In service design, we'll see how requirements and strategy gets converted into a blueprint. The 4 P's of service management, design. As you might have seen, many designs, plans and projects fail through a lack of preparation and management. Service management implementation is all about preparing and planning the effective and efficient use of the 4 P's. So what are those 4 P's? People, processes, products, and partners. To obtain the best benefits, you must determine the roles of processes and people. Implement the tools to automate the processes, facilitating people's roles and tasks. Service design in lifecycle model. Here is the figure which shows how service design fits into the lifecycle model. Business requirements come from the customers or market space, service strategy, and go to service design for design and development. Along with the requirements, service acceptance criteria, the SAC, should also come, and it must be for each activity, like an SAC for strategy and design, SAC for service solutions, and so on. After design and development, the output comes out, which is Service Design Package, SDP. The SDP goes into service transition as an input where testing and validation takes place, and it gets ready for the deployment transition. Once services are deployed, early life support ELS period starts, and services, solutions, are turned over to the operations. By the time services are not deployed, SLM manages the service level requirements, SLR, and during the ELS period, pilot SLA gets implemented and monitored. On successful ELS, pilot SLA gets converted to the live SLA, and this entire phase is called service operations. Change management and SLM has scope from service strategy to service operations, and even further to continual service improvement, CSI. Measurement design. There is a famous saying, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. In order to manage or control something, you must have the right measurements in place, and one of the aspects of service design is to design measurement metrics for the services. There are 4 types of measurement metrics. Effectiveness. It is measured as the accuracy and correctness of the process and its ability to deliver the right result. For example, CSAT. Efficiency. The productivity of the process, its speed, throughput, and resource utilization. For example, average handling time, AHT, of support teams. Progress, milestones, and deliverables in the capability of the process. Example could be milestones in a project plan. Compliance. Compliance of the process to governance requirements, regulatory requirements, and compliance of people to the use of the process. Example could be metrics defined in SOX, HIPAA, etc. Service design, the big picture. There are almost no situations within IT service provision with either internal or external service providers where there are no processes in the service design area. All IT service provider organizations already have some elements of their approach to the 5 aspects of service design in place, no matter how basic. In order to develop effective and efficient service solutions that meet the current and evolving requirements of the business, as well as the needs of IT, it is essential that the inputs and needs of all other areas and processes are considered and reviewed within each of the service design activities, as shown in the figure. This will ensure that all service solutions are consistent and compatible with existing solutions and will meet the expectations of the customers and users. Critical facets of the key processes should be consolidated into all of the service design activities so that all inputs are automatically referenced every time a new or changed service solution is produced. Service design, 5 key aspects. In service design, there are 5 aspects. We must integrate all 5 aspects of design, rather than design them in isolation. This ensures that integrated enterprise architecture is produced, consisting of a set of standards, designs, and architectures that satisfy all of the management and operational requirements of services, as well as the functionality required by the business. This integrated design ensures that when a new or changed service is implemented, it not only provides the functionality required by the business, but also meets and continues to meet all its service levels and targets in all areas. Here are the 5 aspects. Design of service solutions. Design services based on business requirement. Service management systems and tools design. Design tools needed to manage, control and support services. Technology and architectural design. Designing the technology architectures required to provide the services. Process design. Designing the processes needed for transition to operate and improve the services. Measurement system and metrics. Designing the measurement methods and metrics. Service design processes. Design coordination, to ensure the goals and objectives of the service design stage are met by providing and maintaining a single point of coordination and control for all activities and processes within this stage of the service lifecycle. Service catalogue management provides the means of devoting that care and attention in a consistent fashion and ensuring that the organisation accrues all of the potential benefits of a service catalogue in the most efficient manner possible. Service level management, to ensure that all current and planned IT services are delivered to agreed achievable targets. Availability management, to ensure that the level of availability delivered in all IT services that meets the agreed availability needs and or service level targets in a cost-effective and in a timely manner. Capacity management provides appropriate capacity to support resilience and overall service availability. IT service continuity management, to support the overall business continuity management, the BCM, process by ensuring that by managing the risks that could seriously affect IT services, the IT service provider can always provide minimum agreed business continuity related service levels. Information security management. Information security is a management process within the corporate governance framework, which provides the strategic direction for security activities and ensures objectives are achieved. Supplier management ensures that suppliers and the services they provide are managed to support IT service targets and business expectations. The aim of this section is to raise awareness of the business context of working with partners and suppliers and how this work can best be directed towards realising business benefit for the organisation. Design coordination, goals and objectives. The goals of design coordination are to ensure goals and objectives of design stage are met, single point of coordination and control for all design activities. To achieve these goals, we have the objectives to ensure consistent design, coordinate all design activities across stakeholders, plan and coordinate resources and capabilities for design, ensure adherence to architecture and governance requirements, manage quality criteria, especially at handover points from strategy to the transition phase. The scope of the design coordination process includes all design activity, particularly all new or changed service solutions that are being designed for transition into or out of, in the case of a service retirement, the live environment. Some design efforts will be part of a project, whereas others will be managed through the change process alone without a formally defined project. Some design efforts will be extensive and complex, while others will be simple and swift. Not every design activity requires the same level of rigour to ensure success, so a significant number of design efforts will require little or no individual attention from the design coordination process. Most design coordination process activity focuses around those design efforts that are part of a project, as well as those that are associated with changes of defined types. Typically, the changes that require the most attention from design coordination are major changes, but any change that an organization believes could benefit from design coordination may be included. The design coordination process includes assisting and supporting each project or other change through all the service design activities and processes, maintaining policies, guidelines, standards, budgets, models, resources, and capabilities for service design activities and processes, coordinating, prioritizing, and scheduling of all service design resources to satisfy conflicting demands from all projects and changes, planning and forecasting the resources needed for the future demand for service design activities, reviewing, measuring, and improving the performance of all service design activities and processes, ensuring that all requirements are appropriately addressed in service designs, particularly utility and warranty requirements, ensuring the production of service designs and/or SDPs and their handover to service transition. The design coordination process does not include responsibility for any activities or processes outside of the design stage of the service lifecycle, responsibility for designing the detailed service solutions themselves, or the production of the individual parts of the SDPs. These are the responsibility of the individual projects or service management processes. Design coordination key activities. Design coordination manage both overall lifecycle-based design activities as well as individual design activities. Overall lifecycle stage activities include defining and maintaining policies and methods, planning design resources and capabilities, coordinating design activities, managing design risks and issues, improving service design. Individual design activities include planning individual designs, coordinating individual designs, monitoring individual designs, reviewing designs, and ensuring handover of SDPs.